And I now recognize my good friend, Mr. Addison McDowell from North Carolina, for 5 minutes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you also to the witnesses for being here today. I want to talk a little bit about what minor league baseball meant to me as someone that grew up right around the Winston-Salem Warthogs, which has since become the Winston-Salem Dash, that is owned by Diamond Baseball Holdings. And some of my most favored memories with my dad are going to watch the Warthogs as a kid. And I have passed the Winston-Salem Dash Stadium every day after church. And my 2-year-old, I ask her every Sunday, would you like to go see a baseball game with Daddy? And she says no every single week. But eventually she's going to say yes, and I'm going to carry that tradition on with my children. And so I'm grateful to each of you for the role that you play in minor and major league baseball and baseball in general, because what you do doesn't just spur economic growth. It spurs memories with fathers and sons and fathers and daughters and mothers and sons and mothers and daughters. And that's a great thing. And that's exactly why we've seen today in this committee folks say things like, this is the happiest committee I've been in Congress. And it's not just because there's mascots sitting in here, which is a first for me, but it's because sports bring people together in a way that very few, if any, things do. And so I wanted to begin with that I'm grateful for what you all do in creating memories with families. It means a lot. But Mr. Battle, how would you say that you touched on with the Charlotte Knights, which I've actually been to the Winter Wonderland in Charlotte with my family, but outside of that, what are some of the more creative promotional campaigns that you've seen these teams do in small to medium-sized cities and towns that have really fostered community engagement?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I'm sure the others can answer that as well. And hopefully one of the great promotions that we will run soon is your daughter can either sing the national anthem at a game or throw out the first pitch. We would love to have that at the Dash game. Maybe that will entice her to go. But yes, as we've talked about a lot today, there are so many promotions that are fun. One of the things that I've just seen recently that I love and want to amplify across so many of our communities is in Dayton, Ohio, the Dayton Dragons, which is one of the great stories in minor league baseball. They have a campaign called Celebrate Dayton, and 3 or 4 times a week they are celebrating, again, teachers, veterans, kids K through 5 that make good grades, whatever gives them a reason to celebrate the community. And a lot of people have touched on this today. I mean, this is the opportunity that we have, and what minor league baseball represents is the opportunity to bring citizens together and businesses together and to make it work. And so, there are so many. One of the things I love about minor league baseball, to your point, is that there are so many crazy promotions that you couldn't run in the pro leagues. Whatever it is, Ranking Member Skolton talked about some of the funny promotions that are running. Every night in a minor league ballpark, those are happening, and everybody enjoys it, and it's fun, and it's one of the things that makes minor league baseball so unique and special.
Well, thank you. Mr. Ryan, you were with the Astros when you secured the major league affiliate for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, and I touched on my dad there earlier. My dad was actually the PA announcer for the Woodpeckers when they came to Fayetteville, which is not in my district, but it is in my home state. And I'm curious, can you touch on how having the backing of a major league team impacts both the success of a team and then, by extension, the economic development in the surrounding community?
Yeah, so one of the things that happened was that Major League Baseball put a mandate out that we had to bring all of these facilities up to a certain standard. which was a really good thing. And that forced operators like those at the table, especially Diamond Baseball, because they have so many teams, but also the Major League affiliates, to make decisions on where they wanted their long-term home to be, and finding out, could they partner with the community. And so I went all over North Carolina. We wanted to be in that league. We really fell in love with the Fayetteville area because, once again, there wasn't anything to do at night. We heard a lot of the guys on base got in trouble, and that the local community wanted something not just for the families, but for them as well. And it's been a big success. And, it's been neat to see that part of downtown, which has so much history, actually develop and get people down there. And they have the Special Forces Museum and everything right there. So, yeah, if it wouldn't have been for the Astros ownership and the Texas Rangers, because they now are in one of the new Diamond Baseball facilities in the Southeast, as well, buying those clubs and making that move, it would have never happened. So it was basically from the top to the bottom.
You got it. Well, Mr. Chairman, my time's expired.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. McDowell. And again, thank you for waving on today. I will now